Zachary Rook. I'm the Managing Director of Your Local Movers. We're a moving and storage business based in southeast Queensland that has operations on the south side and the north side of the river, and we've been around since 2007. Coming from our industry was actually a really big benefit because I don't do, and we never have done anything the way our industry does things. So we're in a service business, but I think if you talk to maybe 50% of the moving companies in Australia, they'd say they're in transport. We're not in transport, we're in your home for hours and hours, and then we drive to your next house for 10 minutes, sometimes less, and then we're in your home again. So the people we've hired have been service people, not transport people and not labourers. I think that's the ethos of the business, and because of that, it doesn't matter what we apply that to. We could be applying it to, accounting, we could be applying it to selling product to someone. For me, if the service is there and the people are the right people to do that, that's going to be a successful business because it's focusing on the customer, not so much the operation. And I think that's a big difference. My ambition, the goal was always to have something that was bigger than me and that was run as a business, opposed to, there's a lot of, particularly in our industry, there's a lot of businesses that are maybe one guy and he works 100 hours a week to run 2 or 3 trucks. We understand the value of that person long term in our business rather than a transactional environment where we pay them and they do work. So for example, we do quarterly staff events. So this quarter the guys have hit all of their KPIs and we'll be going to Noosa on a weekend with everyone, and things like that where we actually show our appreciation, because they are, particularly in a business like mine, they are the make or break for our business. Comes to mind with a lot of Brisbane businesses is the 2011 floods. For me it was particularly challenging. We'd grown 100% that year and I had almost no cash because I just purchased 3 more vehicles and we'd moved into the premises in Rocklea that flooded 2 months after we'd moved into it. So that was really hard, not just from the perspective of having no premises and having to work out ways to operate, but also having really low cash flow. So that was a really big challenge, and that taught me a lot of really hard lessons in that I'd overextended because we were growing rapidly, which I probably, looking back, should have pulled it back a little bit, but also in that, the building had never flooded, so there wasn't a whole lot. I think I probably still would have moved into that building in hindsight. We'd done our due diligence, but obviously it was a special event, 2011. But the management we learnt around that, and I think the empathy we got from other Brisbane businesses and also, our customers was really amazing because everyone was in it together and the Mud Army spirit was really strong. I had staff, which I think is a really important thing that I'd empowered. So I had staff that had responsibilities more than just doing single jobs. As business owners and as small business owners, we often give ourselves 20 or 30 hats to wear that, maybe you're not the best at this and you're not the best at that, but you want to get it done, so you do it. And I looked at it a different way. Obviously I still wore a few hats, but I had people that were empowered to make decisions in what they were doing.